Okay, so I am getting ready to glitter a tumbler for this decal. Hello Autumn. It is a rub-on transfer sticker from the Dollar Tree. It's the third of the ones I bought there that I have not used yet, this one. So that's what I'm going for. I kind of spray painted an ombre. It's not the greatest, but that's fine. So I wanted to see about how big the sticker part's gonna be. So that's gonna take up most of the white. So I'm gonna have to keep my white just about as big as I have it here. But I have a chunky mix carrot top from LMNOP. I have a plain holographic orange called Pumpkin Spice that's fine, also from LMNOP. And then I have from the Precious Gem collection from It's Pretty Personal, fine rainbow moonstone that I'm going to use for the top. So I'm going to first do the carrot top around the middle. And hopefully not creep too much up on my white so that my decal won't fit. I'm going to tap that off and down. Scooch that out of the way. And it's okay that I got some of that chunky crawling down. Some more of it might crawl as I do this. But I am just going to do the bottom in the pumpkin spice. That is gorgeous. Absolutely love these colors so far. Make sure I get the bottom good and covered. Just gonna scoop some back up off there. When my glitters are bagged, I just use a medicine cup to sprinkle them. Works fine. Oh, I totally forgot. I put a coat of KS Resin Liquidy Split UV epoxy on this to do the epoxy method for the glitter. So I just put it on and let it sit for a couple minutes while I top coated a couple of cups that still needed coats. So that is my adhesive. Alright, so that is pretty good. I'm going to set this paper off to the side and grab one more. And we'll see what I think about this white kind of glitter. And I did open it, so that's good. I couldn't remember. And starting a glitter one-handed is difficult, to say the least. I was hoping it would cover my drips a little bit better, but it is not. So I'm going down a little bit over that chunky to feather it back in a little bit more. So I may have to do a second coat on the top, but that is it. So I'm going to save this part in a medicine cup for that second coat. But I'm going to go let this hang dry for a bit, and I will get a flood coat on this after I get the second coat on and after it's dry. I'm going to pat this chunky down in the center though, just a little bit. So I will probably not come on and show you the second coat, because what I'll do is a thin coat over everything and just redo the top half, and then I'll do a flood coat on the entire cup at that point. So hopefully somewhere on here there will be enough room for this decal, and I think it'll squeeze in there, so that's good. But I won't be able to do that until I get it completely smooth, so I'm still at least 2 steps away from getting the decal on here, but I will be back. Okay, so this cup has ended up worked and reworked a couple of times now. I ended up with going over the top weight again and then having to put more in the center because I went too far down and had to put more at the bottom. So it spread up more than it was intended to, and blah, blah, blah. But I think I still have room for my decal. It's getting this rub-on transfer from Dollar Tree. This one just simply says, Hello, Autumn. Some of the pumpkin's going to end up down around. I trimmed it. I'm going to peel the backer off and hope for the best at this point. Sometimes you just get to the point where you want to be done. So, and I don't even know if that's straight. I think it's slightly crooked, but it is too late now. So I'm just burnishing it down with a popsicle stick. And getting covered in glitter. And if you get a piece that's still stuck to the paper, make sure you fix it immediately. But it is fully transferred, so yay! So I'm going to get one last clear coat of resin on this, and it is done. But I'll come back in a few minutes when I have my resin mixed up. I wish that I'd been able to get more of these. I wish they'd brought some in for like other seasons and stuff, because they actually do work really, really well. And so I will be keeping an eye out for more assorted ones. It was like they got one box of them and that was it, and then they were gone. So, but I will definitely be keeping my eye out for more, especially as the season changes. Okay, my resin is mixed up, and I am ready to coat this one. Just gonna give it a relatively thin coat to start. It's probably gonna need one more thin coat after this, but I'd rather build up in thin coats than do a super thick coat. And I still have to clean the rim before I do the final coat anyways. So just this one little thin coat will be good enough for now. But even though this has been a bit of a hassle, this cup, it's really pretty. I do like the end result. So I'm going to pop this glove off and take you down real quick so you can see it. There's the decal, and that gorgeous glitter. It's just so pretty. And we'll watch it come around one time. I can't tell if it's going to look more coppery or orange on the camera, but it's a very coppery orange color in reality, and it is beautiful. So, hopefully, this is the last of my fall cups, I believe. And I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.